Today I'm excited to present to you the 2023 Chris-Craft Launch 31 GT here at Canandaigua Lake, New York. This model is enamored in the classic Portofino blue with the Riviera red stripe. We are sporting the Chris-Craft bow Burgee flag as well as the stern anchored flag. And while we get underway, the styling and profiling of this model is sure to turn heads out on the water. With the sculpted hardtop and the beautifully framed stainless steel windshield, it complements the body of the vessel beautifully. And while we're out on the water, we have to talk about the technology that's behind the wake and the ease of control you have with the Seakeeper ride integrated into this model. Seakeeper is essentially auto-controlled trim tab fins under the stern deck that are constantly working to give you a smooth and centered ride, and this eliminates up to 70% of pitch and roll while underway. It gives you stability, more control, and more confidence at the helm. And these motion detecting sensors and fast rotary blades make automatic timely adjustments on the fly to keep you steady. And the automatic list control is a function that controls weight distribution, so you won't be bouncing around on the water, and it's keeping that bow firm and your sight line solid to keep you focused on your destination. Here we're making a run down the west side of Canandaigua Lake, and we are running with the twin Mercruiser 8.2 V8 big blocks with 760 horsepower, giving us plenty of power to push through the water. And this is a special top-down view showcasing the beautiful lines on this Launch 31. We're now heading back to the dealership where we can get the boat out of the water and show you more details. Here you can really see the Portofino blue truly shine in the light, reflecting our giant American flag, which is very fitting for Chris-Craft. Here the light hits just right in the cockpit and sun pad area where all of your entertainment is sure to take place. This model is 31 foot in length and has a 10-foot beam and a dry weight of 11,300 pounds with a capacity for 14 people. This model is built for hosting an array of guests, friends, family, whoever you are accommodating. And here we're showcasing it right underneath our giant American flag. Come around the back and you can see the twin stainless steel propellers. And we're going to let the light hit just right on all of the mahogany wood and teak that's on the inside of this craft. Here, the centerpiece of the bow is a teak wood table, enabling a great place for games as well as food and drinks. And under every seat of the bow is storage that's accessible, including the 30 feet of chain for your windlass anchor. Here you will have a dedicated storage for your teak table. And of course you have your signature stainless steel horn, which is loud and proud and is honked after every completed Chris-Craft at the facility. The bow area is circular shaped with bucket seating with fold down armrests and plenty of cup holders. and this table is easily taken apart for when you're ready to create more space in the bow for your guests. Here you have your bow shower head, which could be great for cleaning out your anchor storage or your anchor. And this model is adorned in the S-Tech, the synthetic tech. And opening the floor deck hatch reveals the anchor locker, where you have an accessible remote to control your windlass if not at the helm. Now let's move into the midship and helm area of the Launch 31 so we can see where all the action takes place. Both the port and starboard double wide helm seats are fully framed in stainless steel with wood accenting on the back. And you can see three colorways: almond for the main base, toffee as the insert vinyl, and navy for the accent stitching. And notice the flip-up bolsters that will give you better visibility over the windshield while you're out on the water. The stitching and details are exclusive to Chris Craft. And there is a flow mesh base for circulation with foam that has 3 densities, and all the vinyl is antimicrobial. Now let's get into the helm controls and the Garmin infotainment system, where you have access to all your necessary switches and functions. These stainless steel quick access buttons include the hatch lift for your engine access. Once the hatch is lifted, it will reveal a finished underside, and you'll see your twin big blocks in a well-organized compartment with easy access to steering pumps, labeled electrical components, tight electrical wiring, and a fire suppression system. All of this makes servicing your engines really easy, and it keeps it looking immaculate. More of your easy access helm controls include the horn, anchor lift, and front to back adjustable helm chair control, which you see here. The Garmin infotainment screen has C-zone switching, so all the switches and functions are available on the Garmin, so you can control your sunshade at the push of a button. Super easy, and it's just as simple to push the sunshade right back out. You'll also find buttons for your anchor lights, your navigation lights, as well as your Lumishore mood lighting, which I will show you in a second. With all zones selected, you'll have your underwater lighting, your hardtop lighting, which you see here, your cockpit lighting, and all of your mood lighting, all along the vessel. And in the bow, helm, and stern, you'll have access to your JBL Fusion audio system. Here's a great look of the boat with the mood lighting enabled. And here's a great look at all of your circuit switches on the Garmin, your pumps, your blowers, lighting, and you can also access your chart maps. Here you can see where we are located at the tip of Canandaigua Lake at our dealership. The Finger Lakes is a beautiful place in the summer for cruising, fishing, lake hopping, and getting out on those summer days and enjoying the beautiful weather. And if you are out there casting a line, you have your sonar mapping, so you can see what's going on underneath the boat. Moving toward the starboard side of the cockpit, here we have our optioned galley with a pressure water sink, fridge, as well as a built-in trash can on the side. On the starboard side, we have our midship docking door, making boarding very simple and easy. And if you're out on the water, it's a good place to jump out and climb back in with the ladder that is tucked away underneath. And it's easy to close up. Your electronic battery switches are located next to the boarding door, which is a great position for you to access them, so you're not lifting up seats in the area trying to find them. Back to the midship on the port side, we have our hideaway head compartment, which is concealed very nicely, revealing a Tecma porcelain pump-out head and beautifully handmade custom cabinets that are finished at the Chris-Craft facility. We opted with the walnut finish. Here you can see the head is comfortable and it has the basic necessities you need while out on the water. It has a solid countertop with a porcelain sink that has a stainless steel faucet. Once we're done taking care of business, we'll move along into the cockpit area where we have our beautiful teak table and owl-shaped seating, which is going to be perfect for seating all of your guests and continuing on with the entertainment. And this stowaway teak table is super easy to put away as well as take back out and resume your activities. Chris-Craft drills a multitude of ventilation drain holes to prevent water retention, and you can see just how well made the seat is with the triple stitching and this wave stitching that is particular to Chris-Craft. Now these seats will last you a long time as moisture flows right through them and are treated with a biocide to treat mildew, unlike many other brands. And cup holders are abundant throughout the vessel. The sun pad is very maneuverable. You can push it out and enjoy the action within the boat, and then you can push it back to create a chase lounge for the sun pad. Here we're getting a good look at the stern and the transom. Here we have our 30 amp 125 volt smart plug. Here we have an area for our water pump out as well as our JL audio speakers. In the transom, you'll find even more storage and also your transom stereo remote, so you don't even have to move to control your audio while hanging out on the sun pad. This area is surely a customer's favorite, and it's definitely mine. Relaxing after hard days of work and thinking about being back out on the water. And that was the 2023 Chris-Craft Launch 31 GT. I'm Alex Noya. I'm here at Mark's Leisure Time Marine in Canandaigua, New York. We brought this model out to Canandaigua Lake where you saw how it performed and how it looked out in the water where it belonged. And we brought you back into the dealership and I showed you bow to stern, the features and functionality that make this boat one of a kind. This is truly one of my favorite models in our lineup. It is packed with technology and it keeps that classic Chris-Craft heritage. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to film this boat. We're proud to represent Chris-Craft and thank you all for watching. I hope you get out on the water on this boat yourself. And yeah, thanks again. Have a great day.